Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived in Moscow on Monday for a two-day official visit to Russia. He will also, so of course, he in fact delivered a speech also right now with the Indian diaspora, and we saw the kind of reaction that he did in fact receive. There was a lot of Modi Modi chanting that was going on, and he's essentially delivered his vision for Bharat and for the globe as well. Now this visit marks the Prime Minister Modi's first trip to Russia in nearly 5 years following his last visit in 2019 to attend an economic conclave. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to summit talks with President Vladimir Putin to review all aspects of the bilateral ties and explore opportunities to further boost cooperation in sectors like trade, energy and defense. So of course that's there. And of course, a lot has taken place. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Putin last met in person in September of 2022 in Uzbekistan at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Bloc Summit. Now, since then, several foreign press publications have in fact reacted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit, Al Jazeera being one, and they've written, and I'm going to quote exactly what they've written: Putin hosts dear friend Modi on first trip to Russia since Ukraine war. So there's of course a lot of international traction that's coming in as far as this visit is concerned. And in fact, joining us at this point of time is Mr. Rabinder Sachdev, international affairs expert. So thank you so much for taking out time and speaking to us on NewsX. Now, lots and lots of international coverage coming in. Some publications talking about how this might not sit well with China. Some publications essentially talking about the fact that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is making a first visit after the Ukraine-Russia war. And how do you view all the coverage that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit is getting?
What we are getting is perhaps a reporting of the reality. Whatever Al Jazeera is reporting is there. Washington Post also has an article today about this visit, and of course it also says that the US has expressed concerns about this visit to India, but then it notes the reasons why India is moving closer to Russia and the Chinese context and the adjustment with the US, that the world is wanting to isolate Putin, but Putin is not being isolated, and it can be seen that India, for example, is building good bridges with Russia or continuing. So that's been going on, and so I think in a way it's reality. It may be a bit biased, blaming India for not standing with the West, but more or less to a good degree, they're reporting what the reality is. But secondly, what I see now is that, today CNN has a headline, and that is Zelensky. Zelensky has made a statement, expressing deep disappointment and saying that it is so disappointing to see the leader of the world's largest democracy hugging the world's bloodiest criminal in Moscow, right? And he's made a very sharp statement. So I think because of this Zelensky statement, more of the world media might pick up this story, and maybe more from a Western-centric point of view.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.